God is good, and today, guys, I am playing Final Fantasy 11 for the Classes 101 that we do every Tuesday night, where we run through various MMOs, some of them good, some of them bad, but right now we're playing Final Fantasy 11, which is one of my personal favorite old school MMOs. I absolutely love this game, and I had to unlock Paladin because that's what I played. That's kind of the point, is that I play Paladin every MMO that we play, so I had to unlock it, because in Final Fantasy 11, you don't just start out with all the classes. You start with some basic ones, and then you level those up, and then one of those most likely will end up being your sub job. In any case, today, because I had to do it anyway, figured to make a video to show, it's kind of a walkthrough, so it'll kind of help you with unlocking Paladin if that's what you want, but also you can just join me in my adventure as I do it, and it should be a good little watch either way. Before we begin, I want to give a major shout out to the members of Napalm, the sponsors of this channel. I could not do this without you. Thanks to your monthly membership, I'm able to keep this channel running, covering MMOs, RPGs, and of course, puppets. If you are interested in becoming a member of this channel with exclusive perks, please click the join button down below for a list of options. And a very special shout out to the Lords of Napalm, Bounty Code, We Toke Bitcoins, and Jared Woodhouse. Thank you for your highest tier membership. So what you want to do first off is you want to find the quest giver Balasiel. He is in South Sandoria. If you pull up your map, you'll notice there's grid marks there with letters at the top, numbers at the side, and he would be at the grid mark F7. F is in Frank and the number 7. Now once you find him, he is going to give you a quest. Now as long as you're like probably level 10, you can go ahead and get this quest. It really doesn't matter, but just keep in mind that by the time you get to the third quest, the final one to unlock Paladin, you do have to be at least level 30. I would recommend getting a couple of trusts or a couple of friends to go with you, as you'll see that I did in my adventure, and getting a little bit over level, maybe level 34 to 35. That's when I did it, and I only ran into small trouble. It was easy to survive. If you go in at 30 and you are low level, you may have some issues. Of course, you can use potions such as invisibility, sneak, but anyway, let's get right to it. So once you talk to him, all he wants is a revival route for the first quest. Now you can go out, and this is a drop from undead monsters. The problem is it's a rare drop, so it's going to take a little bit of time. If you want to go out and grind it, then by all means go find you a spot with undead and grind it. The thing is though, is people always have this for sale in the auction house for a couple of thousand, right? So you might as well just skip the grind unless you want to and go to the auction house and buy the revival route, just as I did right here in the video. Now you're going to take this back to him and turn it in, and that's it for the first quest. Okay, he's going to give you an item. Cool, that's awesome. You, depending on what level you are, it may be useless to you, and then you have to talk to him again. Now no matter what level you are, he's going to say, oh, you need to come back when you're a little, you get some more experience. Doesn't matter what level you are, he's going to say that. Just talk to him again, and then it's going to offer you another quest. Now this one's to go to Ordella's Cave. Now this one you need to go to. This is a place you actually have to go do the quest. So you get there through Lathine Plateau. So you're going to go through Western Ronthar and down into Lathine Plateau. Now I show it here on the map exactly where I was going, but there's several ravines in Lathine Plateau, so make sure you go to the right one. Now there are a couple of ways into Ordella's Cave, but pay attention to the way I'm going if you're following along, and go this way. Now once you get in there, you're gonna have to go through a few maps, but you'll eventually follow my directions that I'm showing here. And what you want to get to is actually at G7. As soon as you walk in there on the left is some water. You're going to see a little sparkly or just use your tab targeting to find the question marks. And once you do those, you might have to kill a crab or two, but get there and activate it, right? Once you do, it's going to say some things. Immediately turn around and directly behind you start running towards the middle of the room and start tabbing. You're going to find another question mark. You want to inspect that one quickly. It is timed. If you mess up, no big deal. Go back to the first question marks in the pool of water and start over. It gives you enough time to get to the other one, but you do have to be quick. You can't pander around. If you find a monster in between, you're definitely not going to make it. So just make sure you understand that is a timed thing there in between grabbing first question mark in the pool of water to the one in the middle. Then you're going to travel all the way back to South Sandoria. You're going to give this back to Balasiel, and that's the end of the second quest. Now it's time for the third quest and the final one to unlock Paladin. Now, first of all, you have to talk to 2 tower guards. What it is Balasiel gives you a book, and if you read it, it gives hints on what it's talking about. So first you're going to go to Kaharme, which is at J9, and you can see here how I access that area. And then after that, you get another book, which hints to go to the other side, which is Baris, which is at H9. Now, that person will give you yet another book, which talks about going to Devoy. Now, Devoy is a little bit of a travel. You want to go back to what theme plateau that you were in earlier, but this time you want to head all the way east through this zone. It's going to be some travel time here, so buckle up. You're going to go all the way through that zone, and once you cross over, you will be in Juckner Forest. Now, like I said before, you have to even be level 30 to do this, but I recommend being a little bit higher, because although Juckner Forest won't be too bad, the next area to avoid will be. So what you want to do once you get to Juckner is there is an exit. If you check your map, if you follow the wall on your right, it will take you right to it. And it doesn't show that takes you to Devoy. A lot of the dungeons work that way. You have to find them. They don't show on the map, but that is it. And if you head in that direction, just follow the wall on your right all the way around, and you will end up zoning into Devoy. Now, what you have to do to get to this area is you have to get in the river, okay? So there's going to be a lot of orcs. This is why I say get you some friends or get you some trust. I would recommend getting around level 34 or 35 to be able to survive this, because you're going to get ganked by some orcs, okay? It's just the way it is. There's a lot of them here, and the only other way around it is to get sneak or invisible. You need to be invisible for the orcs because they aggro by sight, and you need to sneak, which makes you not make any noise, for the creatures in the river, which go by sound. In any case, however you decide to do it, you're going to get down in the river as shown here in the video and follow it along as shown here until you get to this spot. Now, once you get here, you're going to come out of the water, a little bit more traveling to do, lots more orcs, and then once you get past all of that, finally you will see the well. Now, when you see this well, there will be a monster in front of it. If you're level 34, I think I was when I filmed this, it will be an even match. If you got some trust, even if you don't, that's probably something you can take. So go ahead and wipe him out and then go inspect the well. You get your item, which is the Knight's Soul, and now you're ready to go turn it in. Once you turn this back in to Balasiel back in South Sandoria, you are good to go. You will get a really cool shield, and you'll get the ability to now go back to your Mog House and change your job to the Paladin. And congratulations, you are now my favorite tank in all of Final Fantasy XI. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Hope it helped you. And if you've never played Final Fantasy XI, it's a great old school MMORPG. Takes some getting used to if you're used to things like EverQuest. Very different. We've been playing it as a group for the MMORPG Classes 101 where we play through things on Tuesday nights. You can join us live. I'll have a link in the description down below. And I love the Paladin. I'm so happy I unlocked it yet again. I have done this so many times. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. And of course, guys, if you have not checked out my Dungeons and Dragons Choose Your Own Adventure, where at the end of each video, you decide what happens next. I really need some support on that. I spent a year and a half making it, tons of money. The investment time's through the roof, 1,600 hours to make this. It's an epic campaign that you play right here on YouTube. You don't have to download anything. You just play the game right here on YouTube. And all you have to do is click the link, the video link at the end of this video, to start your adventure. Please share it out. I need support, so please share it out with your friends and family on forums, Discords, all the like, to get more and more people to come check it out, because like I said, it was a huge time investment. I really need your support for it to take off in a way that is actually necessary for me to continue doing cool stuff like that in the future. But guys, if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing that. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if this helped you unlock Paladin or made you a little interested in Final Fantasy XI, or whatever your thoughts are. And until next time, God bless and happy gaming.